So exchange students, they only come for one semester or full academic year. So the major difference is that international students come here for full degree and exchange only for one semester or full year. So that's why our focus for exchange student is we focus more on them because we need to, since they're here for a very short period of time, we try to make this experience the less challenging for them as possible.
My name is Valia Metzger, but I go with Val because it's just shorter. And I'm 20 years old. I'm from Germany, the southern part of Germany. My major is political science right now. I've always had a thing for America. Like, I don't know why, but I always felt like, okay, America is like the greatest country in the world, you know. But I realized it's not that different from Europe. Like, everywhere you have basically the same things, like kids are doing the same things, and college is not that different. Like, I was expecting more of the typical view of college, like, oh yeah, I'm a college kid now and all that, but it's just the same thing as in Europe. You just go and nobody really knows what they're doing.
At the beginning, different educational system, they are not used to talk in classes. In most countries, classes are divided in different categories, and the majority of classes are mostly lecture style. So they just come to the lectures, listen, and they do not participate. And in the end of the program, they will have to do one big project, and that's how they are graded. So they are not used to do assignments every day.
For example, I took 9 classes in Germany, but I only have like 9 hours then a week. So you just take as much classes as you want, but regular in Germany, you have like 2 days off a week. Because in Germany, like, no one really cares if you do your stuff as long as you pass your final. So it's not that like homework gets graded or something. So that's pretty much, you have to put in effort.
Some students mentioned that because of the program that we offer, because they reviewed the website at their home institution, and Texas State was the best fit for them based on the program that we have.
As a political science major, it's always important to get to know other systems, and especially because the German system and the American system are so different. And it's always important to see the world and their differences, and I feel like if you live in a system, you can compare better than just reading about it. My home university doesn't care about their students. You're just a number there, and I feel like it's not like that here. At least in my department, professors really care about you. This school has taught me more than I have ever learned or experienced in my home school in 4 semesters. Only in 3 weeks, and I was like, okay, that means something. I probably should stay here and get my degree here. No comment. Why is he not picking up? Hey. Nah. So I feel homesick a lot, especially because, you know, my family, my sister just got married, and I cannot see them like develop together. I miss my best friend. I miss my best friends. They made me some letters that I can open when I feel homesick. And every time I open them, I just start crying. And I'm like, oh my God, I miss you so much. But I know that every time I'm homesick, I know that it's worth it, and that they will always support me. So it's okay. I was wanting a dog for 10 years now, and my parents always said no because our leasing contract at home doesn't allow dogs or cats. So I was waiting for the day that I can finally get a dog, because when I lived alone in Germany, I just didn't find a dog that fit me. And I saw the Junction here and I was like, okay, they're pet friendly, the rent is okay and all that. And that's pretty much how I decided it.
So the first time we actually met was we were carrying stuff up like on the moving day, and I had just gotten back from a business trip in Houston, and my roommates was telling me, he's like, hey, the girls live across the hall keep leaving us notes about like they want to come and hang out, and like they just want us to come meet them. And I was like, really? Now I was like, we gotta go meet them, we gotta go. And he's like, oh, I don't know about all that. I was like, well, I'm gonna go out in the shower and I'm gonna go knock on the door. And before I ever went and got in my room, I doom, someone was knocking on the door. I was like, okay. So I opened the door and it's her, and she's like, hey. And it's like, oh, hey, how's it going? She's like, we have some problems with our apartment. We wondering if you have some tools so we can fix it. I was like, yeah, sure. Let me come over and take a look. So come over here and fix what? The cabinet, the door, the bike, the lights. I mean, there was like 5 or 6 different things. And then that night, we just hung out that whole day, and then all night that night, and
then you never left.
Yeah, pretty much. So we go throw out there, go play with Ariel, we go
grocery shopping pretty much every day because we always forget things.
Sometimes that's just like a thing, just like, all right, let's go to Walmart, 1 o'clock in the morning, just, all right, here we go, we're going to Walmart. But I mean, it's just all kinds of different things. But no, she's adjusted well. I mean, honestly, she takes care of me sometimes. It seems like more than I take care of myself, so she's kicking butt and taking names, that's for sure.
I was like, okay, I'm here for school, I'm taking care of my dog, but he makes a lot of things easier for me, so he just supports me whatever I do, and that's what I love about him.
We gave them the list of organizations that they can participate, and I would say maybe 30% of them participate in our campus organization besides language. But we did have student who was involved in some sport organizations. So she.
I joined the rugby team, the female rugby team, because I was like, well, maybe I should give it a try.
What I noticed, like, they're trying to be outside as much, spend as much time as possible, just to be totally immersed in American culture.
I think she's adjusted pretty good, so she's, I don't know, say half American now?
I would describe my experience as life-changing. It just changed all my view got so much bigger, and I have experienced so much that I would have never seen before, because I was living in my German world, with my German people, and we have so many cultures here, it's crazy. And I know that might sound weird, but for example, on my rugby team, 50% of them are adopted. I didn't even know that. Like, adoption is not a thing in Germany because it's very hard to adopt. So just talking to them, and they're like, yeah, I'm adopted, I was from Russia, blah, blah. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Or to hear that, like, families got married through, like, my dad's Brazilian, my mom's French, and they just married and we live here now. That's crazy. I would have never knew somebody like that. And it's just life-changing.
We have so many similarities, and we just need to embrace this and just be open to learn new things. So it really unites us. The more we travel, the more we learn about different cultures. We became knowledgeable about the whole world, and we just realized that we are all connected. The best way to learn about other parts of the world is to experience it. And that's what exchange program really helped them.